I'm so pleased that Hope Hunter is being recognized this year with the Larry Shaben Award. Larry was a real leader in our community. He served in many capacities, and through government, as well as just being on boards and working on behalf of those who are less fortunate, and always you know, doing everything he could to improve their situation through his leadership. And we created the award to recognize people with similar qualities that really, not just over a period of time, but through their lives, applied themselves. And Hope Hunter really exemplifies that. Her work at Boyle Street has touched many, many lives. Both I know inspired the staff there, and the clients of Boyle Street have had their lives touched and changed by her commitment over a couple of decades of consistently advocating on their behalf and working on improving their situation. So my congratulations goes to Hope Hunter. I can't think of anybody right now I'd like to recognize more.
I met Hope 20 years ago. I walked into Boyle Street, that's when I first started working, and she has been since that day an inspiration to me. She is very accepting, very committed to the community. One of the things that she taught all of us to do was to respect our community, no matter who they were or what they were doing in their lives. She was a strong advocate for housing. Housing was always a passion of hers, and she believed that every individual had the right to be housed. We would get calls from Hope at 10 o'clock at night saying, so-and-so's having problems. You need to go over there. So we'd go, didn't question her. But her passion and her love of this community is what has kept us all here. She instilled that passion in every person that she mentored, every person that she hired, community members, co-workers, people from other agencies. I think Hope has left a legacy that's going to be really hard for anyone else to ever fill.
Hope and leadership. I know probably right now she's, you know, if she's receiving, when she receives this award, she'll probably be very embarrassed and feel very humbled. Hope doesn't like a lot of recognition, and to me that really does emanate the kind of leader she is. She is really there to develop other people, and she's there for community, and that's the one thing that I've always valued her as a leader and as one of my role models.
Hope was a deeply passionate woman. She cared so much about the people that she served, so much that she would invite people into her own home. She was known to come in at all hours of the day and night to support community members and try to meet their needs. And she was a passionate advocate around the issues of homelessness, and she understood that to tackle homelessness isn't simply about providing a house and a home. There was much more to it than that, and she consequently spent her working life getting the resources to provide a whole range of services at Boyle Street to tackle the determinants of homelessness, mental health, addictions, to name a few. And so she was fearless also as an advocate, and I think anyone who ever encountered her knew that she never was shy to say what she felt about the issues. And I think that was challenging at times for many, but in the end of the day, it was what I think she made a significant contribution to the change in the city around the issues of homelessness through that courage and that ability that she had to articulate the issues and to be heard.
To say that Hope Hunter is a fixture of Edmonton's inner city might suggest something static, something unmoving, something that never changes. And yet, far from that, Hope is a person who is alive and who has infused into the entire matter of helping people in Edmonton's inner city her passion and love of life and her hopes for their future. During her years at Boyle Street didn't build a lot of housing projects, but they were intimately involved in ensuring that there were appropriate services for homeless people in Edmonton, for people at risk of homelessness, and for people with a whole host of other challenges. I've had the privilege of working in the same community as Hope and on many projects with her. It is a real pleasure to be able to honor her today on behalf of Homeward Trust for all that she has contributed around the issue of housing and homelessness, and indeed better lives for people in Edmonton's inner city. Thank you, Hope.